What is up, YouTube? My name's David Lee, and you're watching Asian with Cars. We got our boy Totogon of Edison Format. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. So,
our boy Juan over here, and we got X-SABERS over here. Totogon, how long you been running X-SABERS?
For years now, man.
For years?
X-SABERS for years.
Staying true to your core, aren't you?
Exactly. Well, I'll be honest, at this point, this is all I've been playing. So, I play this because it's a comfort pick at this point.
It's a comfort pick?
When you play a deck so much, you just start sticking to it because I don't want to go learn the next tier 1 strat. We just gotta play what we know and then come out here and see how we can do, you know, see if we can take some games.
So, with X-SABERS, do you firmly believe that a good swordsman is more important than a good sword?
100%.
All right, let's do it.
So, we got to start out with our 3 honorary rescue cats. These are meant to search out rescue cat. That's the best thing. Rescue cat in this deck's obvious. Best card in the deck. Play 2 giant rats as your additional 5 copies. You're going to notice something about this deck list. I try to get things at 5. 5 is the optimal number for your deck to work and be consistent. So I try to keep things at 5. 3 Fall Troll, standard. 3 Airbellum, standard. 3 Ember's Blade, standard. 2 full help with the Rhoda, so it's 3 full help. You do this, so when you get deck devied, there's a chance they're not going to hit it, and you can search this out and get it your full help. I definitely recommend doing this. That has happened to me a lot, where I get deck devied and I have the Rhoda, so I get to search it too. It's wonderful. And 1 Regagura, you have to play him standard. You have to do a Fall Troll. For Spell and Trap Destruction, we got our Trunade, Heavy Storm, MSD. I keep flip-flopping back and forth between Cold Wave. Cold Wave is a very good card. I think right now, actually, I want to put a Cold Wave back in. I feel Cold Wave is good, and I don't know if I want to keep it at 4, or if I want to keep swap out Trunade or Heavy for Cold Wave. I think I want to swap out Heavy.
Awesome.
Because Starlight Road's there. Your other Spell Trap interaction is my body's a shield. I've categorized that with this. We got 2 Gold Sarks. Notice 5 copies of Fall Troll, and then we have 7 copies if we need it for the Rescue Cat, and then we got 3 copies, 6 copies, I think it's like 7 with my traps as well, for Spell Trap interaction. So if I need to find myself essentially mainly these 3, you'll notice it's 5. So this kind of helps leverage so that you have 5 copies of everything if you need it. Other thing, regarding the 5, 2 Rat, 3 Arabellum, it's highly consistent that you'll find at least 1 in your hand on the opener. So that's why that is 5. Mind Control is standard. Brain Control is standard. 1 for 1 is standard. I would recommend playing this. You might brick on it sometimes. It's so minuscule when that will happen, so you just gotta take it. 3 Book. You gotta play 3 Book. Book mode's insane in this. Full Home Night. 1 level limit Area B, and Tech today, playing Saberhole. The format today, especially at Vegas, it's a lot of Glads, a lot of Bayou Turbo, and Frogs. So this helps you break all of that. It helps you break oppression, it helps you remove the Glad from the field, it helps you remove the dupe lock. So this card cooks right now. It feels like a very strong card to play. You can use it to pop Whirlwinds. They can't Starlight Road it because you don't know how many are going to be destroyed on resolution. So if you can get more Glads, more X-SABERS on the field, you're going to get to pop more cards, and it can't be roaded. And it can't be my body of shield because you don't know what's getting destroyed. So, broken ass card. For the traps, we got Staples. Those are standard. Starlight Road, because this is the other piece of Spell Trap interaction. Usually what this deck is going to do is going to try to sweep. So you're going to summon a lot of monsters, and you don't want to get Torrential or Mirror Force or Heavy Storm because you're playing level limit, you're playing quite a bit of back row. So Starlight Road cooks. For our final 4, we got 3 Emergency Call and a Call of Haunted. You play 3 because what you're usually doing with these is you're crashing, and you're going to try to set up your grave as quickly as possible to set these to be live. So you want those to be, play as many of those as you can. That's the main 40.
Now, random question.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on second place's X-SABERS with the Great Keepers?
I haven't seen the list.
You haven't seen the list.
but I heard about it. I like Spy because I feel like Rescue. I like what's the deck called? The one that plays Rescue Cat, Spy.
Cat Synchro.
Cat Synchro. That I felt like there's a way to make it work with more X-SABERS, and
Yes.
I'm happy that finally see someone actually did it. It's been one of those things that I've been wanting to lab, but I just haven't had the time to do it.
Right.
So a huge kudos to the guy. I do want to do a video with him where we go through an in-depth deck profile. We go try the game out live. So stay tuned for that on my channel. For the extra here, we got our X-SABERS. We were playing 2 Gotems, 1 Hyanley,
Wow.
1 Urbellum. I almost want to bump this up to a second right now because it's a spell trap format.
Yep.
So it felt pretty good. The Honorary X-SABER Arcanite Magician along with the other Honorary X-SABER Summoner Monk. This is great. It also works well with the side,
Yep.
which I do a lot, which I'll showcase in a bit. Colossal Fighter standard. Stardust is standard.
Yep.
Goyo is standard. Daster standard.
Yep.
Black Rose and Brio are standard. So those are your standard synchros. We are playing 1 Miststorm, 1 Armor this time around, 1 Flame Belt Araquazis. This was a James Wright tech. He told me to try it out. It works well. I like it. It's pretty good for a Piercer. It's another level 6, and Chimeric Fortress for machines. For the side here, because my deck is all gas, I like to flood. So I will try to flood to stall the game out as long as I can.
Yes.
Play a lot of floodgate cards. We're going to try to stun. These are for YU Turbo. We have Prohib for things like Heroes, GBs.
Crazy we haven't seen that much hero presence this weekend.
Yep. For the Frogs and YU Turbo, we put in Phoenix Chains. This card is phenomenal. You get to use it on Archaeus. You keep your Ember's Blade alive, you can crash your Ember's Blade in and start going off. So Phoenix Chain is insane. I definitely would recommend either maining or siding them. The only reason why they're in the side now is because Glads is a real deck and it's not the best into Glads because it keeps the things from life. I'd rather one with the monster completely. We got 2 Cyber Dragon, 2 Thunder King for Black Wings, and Gravity Bind to stall, and Dust Tornado.
Awesome. Is there anyone you want to thank?
Honestly, shout out to the X-SABER community. I'm so happy to see that this deck is building traction. We have seen so many X-SABER players at YCS Vegas, and we actually got one guy again to top. So it's showing that people are listening. People are seeing the X-SABER content and showcasing and witnessing the power for themselves, experiencing it. The deck is good. You have to learn how to play it. If you lose with the deck, you have to figure out why you lost, how you could have changed your play, and if that's a real thing that you can anticipate for your future games, then you will cook with this list. And you also just gotta find your build. I don't know if people have seen, but there's the trap build with Saber Holes. If you're a control player, you want to play it more control build, play the trap build. If you're a combo guy, you just want to go in, you just want to try to destroy your opponent, go ahead and play this build. If you want to play a mid-range build now with the Spies and more Synchro Cat, play this one that got top 8. This deck is good. The archetype is good. You guys don't understand. We don't die to things like Imperial Iron Roll Pro, the things that destroy this match that are common in Edison. This deck doesn't lose to. One problem is deck devastation. So that's pretty fucking good for this format, I feel.
Now, here's a question. No trap stuns.
No trap stuns because I lose really badly to Black Wings. This would have been the trap stun, and I like this over trap stun as well. But I am highly considering trap stun, and I think the reason is also just because we have so many sweepers already. Glads became a really big problem, so this was actually a trap stun before. So
Awesome.
we had to go for that. But
Awesome.
yeah, huge shout outs to the X-SABER community for keep pushing, guys. Keep trying this shit. It's working. It's working. We will be tier 1.
Make X-SABERS great again.
Make X-SABERS great again, baby. Let's fucking do
Awesome. My name is David Lee, Asian with Cars. Thank you very much, Totogon. We'll see you guys in the next video.
it. Peace.